Bubsy 3D. Bubsy 3D. It's been a while since I played that game, but it still haunts me to this day. It was the last game I played. Every other game since, I just can't stop thinking about Bubsy 3D. Well, I think I should play a nostalgic game, a childhood game, a good game. Not that Bubsy 3D, not that. Never that again. I'm gonna go have a look. I'm gonna go have a look for some Game Boy games. I mean, there can't be a bad Game Boy game if it's made by Nintendo, right? Alright. I think this'll do. It's early morning. I think I found my Game Boy. Have any batteries? Yes. Yes, it has 4 AA batteries. I mean, come on, Nintendo. It's not that powerful of a system to require 4, even back then. I mean, the Game Boy Pocket had 2 AAA batteries and ran the same battery life. What were they thinking with that? But this game is nostalgic. It's made by Nintendo. Super Mario Land. I mean, how do you go wrong with a Mario game? Alright. Well, bad start. The game needs blowing. I mean, I can't tell you how many times games need blowing on the Game Boy. It's ridiculous. And I clean the pins if I ever use this thing, which has been ages since the last game I played was that. We don't talk about that. But when I do, I usually clean the pins. I mean, how do you go wrong with a Mario game? This should be an easy review. I can't see a thing. What is this? Alright. Maybe it's the glasses. I mean, I can see it clearer. It hardly helps. The contrast. This game, I can't see a thing at all. I think it's just the Game Boy itself. Jesus Christ, how did people deal with this back then? 4 shades of green, and every time I move, the entire screen blurs. I'm not joking. This is seriously what you had to deal with back then? I mean, we're lucky nowadays to have the Switch. I bet some of you out there won't believe me at how bad this is. Like, it's so hard to play this on the original system. But look at this, alright. If I can get... There's even glare. I can't even get it in the right angle for you. The glare is too hard to see because of the window, but... There is so much blurring going on. It is ridiculous. But I died like 3 times then, so let's restart. This is what I have to put up with, all because I can't find my Game Boy Color. I don't think that'd help much. It's more comfortable to sit with it in the light, at least then I can sort of see. So this is the menu to Super Mario Land. It's as plain as it gets. The title, press start, and the top score, and the copyright date. Nothing else. Upon starting, I had to pause the game, and I just wondered, what sort of sissy pause is that? 2 love hearts, come on. And I know on video this may seem very minor,
But everything is tiny. Like, look at the Goomba and the Mushroom and Mario. Everything is tiny, and it might seem like a minor nitpick, but on a Game Boy with the tiny screen, this really is a big flaw. They should have made everything bigger. It also should be noted that 1-ups are no longer mushrooms, they're now hearts. And the Fire Flower? Now it's Super Balls. What the frick is Super Balls instead of Fire Flower? I mean, fire's cool, but these balls just bounce around everywhere like it's no one's business. And you can only throw one at a time instead of two. It's a downgrade from the Fire Flower. Why would they do this? Alright, getting a star. Wait, why is it the Can-Can? Out of every song they could have picked for a star, they picked the Can-Can? I mean, I guess I can't complain too much. It's much better than what the sequel did, with its ear rape sounding Starman. Right, that's level 1 done with. Fairly easy, you know. It's not your typical World 1-1, it was a desert theme, but still pretty easy. What the hell is this? This seems like some sort of mini-game. And I got a Fire Flower that I already had. Oh, sorry, Super Ball Flower. Ugh, can't get used to that name. Alright, I see a Koopa. It's time to kick the shell about. Wait, they blow up?
What maniac thought that making them blow up would be a good idea? I mean, I thought electric Koopas on Sunshine were a bit of a stretch, but exploding Koopas? What? Whatever. Guess we'll have to put up with it.
Alright, I know what's coming up next. A platform puzzle. If there's one thing I remember as a kid, that's that. The platforms in this game, because the jumping momentum is so broken. See what I mean? For God's sake, I gotta restart all that again. Like, the physics just don't work. Sometimes they refuse to work, sometimes they work fine. It's ridiculous. I thought the first 2 Mario games were bad, but this just shows them up. Alright, got a 1-up. More jumping. And again, messed up. Well, whatever. I did it anyway. Final level of World 1. And if you're a cheat like me, you'll take this every time. And then you'll get up here. And then you can skip the whole level. Well, to a certain point.
I hope it's not just me that sees this, but them piranha plants, they look like them Nesquik things that you could get. Like them cereal things. See what I mean?
With enough trial and error, this level is really easy. And well done, Nintendo, you animated that lava really well. Just like every Mario game, you can run right through the boss and end the level. And with that, I've beat the game. What the hell? What? What? What?
What the hell? I mean, I can tell you now, at least Toad on the first game makes sense. I mean, he's just there, probably kidnapped by Bowser as well and put in that castle. But what? Daisy turned into a fly? I have no words. I have no more words. Moving on to World 2.
Other than starting in a UFO for some reason, this level is pretty good. In fact, this entire world is pretty good. The music makes me so happy. I mean, listen to it. That's Nintendo for you. They only make happy music. However, this world is pretty generic, so I don't have much to say, except one little thing. Unless you get hit and fall by accident like I did, how are you meant to find this secret? There's no blocks on the floor. How are you meant to find this? And also, what are these enemies? Robots with spinning heads? And there's like metal platforms everywhere with a water ground? This does not look like Mario at all.
And the last level of this world, pretty cool. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's like a shoot 'em up. a really easy shoot 'em up, but you know, it's something different and it's fun, and the music's really happy. So, pretty good. Moving on to World 3.
This world is a boring world. Every level feels the same except the cave level at the end. And also, it is so hard, but it doesn't feel like your fault. There is a lot of enemies. I mean, just look at this load of crap. This followed me, this thing. Then I got a 1-up. There's a Koopa there that's going to explode, and 2 heads jumping about in the path I had to go. I did get out of it, but I got lucky and, you know, fell to my death. No shocker there. Ugh. And yet again, the boss is so easy.
You know what? The game better start challenging me, because every level's been pretty much the same, and most of the deaths have been because they've put so much enemies on, or just the horrible jumping physics. I mean, I've not showed you them all, but seriously, the amount of times that you die in this game because of the game's broken mechanics and design is ridiculous. It ruins the fun and every level feels the same. This next world better be more fair, but still having a good challenge.
More fair and having a good challenge. My ass. This world is ridiculously hard. This section especially. You come on over to the right and there's a bajillion enemies. Keep in mind 2 of them explode and 2 of them don't die. I get the mushroom and then come over here, panic and die. Right away on the second level of this world, the broken design is apparent. I mean, you come over to here and you want these item blocks, but there's a bullet bill, a Koopa that explodes, and a thing that can kill you instantly. I mean, what a load of bollocks, honestly. So I die and try to do it again. You get past this part, and this time there's 2 Koopas. What the hell? This section is also a bag of arse. I come up here for a coin, realise there's nothing I can get, come down, and that comes out whilst I'm underneath it. Why would it come out whilst I'm underneath it? Who designed that? Other than that, once you get into the castle with all the fire things, this level's pretty easy.
Alright, it's been an unfair challenge so far, but we're on the final level. What have you got in store for me?
An easy, lousy shooter. This was cool before, and I'll admit, it's still fun. But look at the footage. It is easy. It's just pigeons. Come on! The hardest section of this level is once you've got all these coins. You need to quickly break out of there, endure this big slog, and then you have to go through all this whilst the game is auto-scrolling. But still, as you can see, it's not too challenging, you just follow the path. It's not hard at all.
Alright, whilst the level may have been easy, I'm preparing myself for a hard boss. I mean, I shouldn't be. None of them have been hard yet. Why would I expect the final boss to be any harder than the other bosses?
And all it is a cloud that shoots pigeons. A cloud that shoots pigeons. Where do they come up with this? And it's easy as balls to defeat.
Are you kidding me? That was the last boss. What? There's another. Alright, challenge me.
Alright, just gotta keep dodging and shooting and dodging and shooting. This isn't hard. Are you kidding? This is all it is. That's all it was. Are you joking me?
So that's all it was? I played the entire game for half an hour just for that boss. At least have a satisfying ending.
So the whole building explodes, pretty cool. Mario flies off. We get the same oh daisy screen as we have the entire game, except this time she kisses him. Woo, very different, you know. She doesn't turn into a bug this time. She tells him his quest is over. You'd think this is satisfying, but they walk along and it turns out there's a spaceship. She could have escaped this whole time, the stupid mongrel. And with the credit sequence ending and the spaceship flying off, we get to see the words, the end. The end. Wow, what a game.
Right. To be fair, I do think I've been a bit harsh on the game. I mean, come on. It's a Mario game on the handheld, and it was the first of its kind, but God, it's broken and dated. And the ending makes no sense whatsoever. But at least I can say I had fun with it. You know what? I think I best start gaming again. I think I might do that. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay epic.